Hello everyone, welcome to the studio. Today we have with us Dr. Prakasha, who is from the Center for Advanced Research and Training of Christ University. CART has emerged as an advanced research and training hub, aiming to build research capacity through training and research advancement by carrying out cutting-edge research studies for the past 5 years. Dr. Prakasha has been involved in coordinating with the research training and development of faculties of the Christ University. Let's get to know in detail about CART from him. We welcome you, sir, to the studio.
Thank you.
So, to initiate, I would like you to brief us about CART and give us an introduction about it and how it functions.
Yeah, to begin with, CART, Center for Advanced Research and Training, is one of the wings of the Innovation Center. And under Innovation Center, CART is primarily, as you mentioned, is installed to cater to the research training, especially for faculties at the universities. And if you look at the functions of CART, CART is also has its role in taking up advanced research at the university level. Apart from that, CART also is involved in the faculty training, and then to an extent we have new initiatives this year, like we have publication internships to be coming up and in April, and we have summer workshop and for data analysis, and also we have modular training for faculty members, and sometimes we are also involved in quality improvement programs in which faculties needs data analysis training at the university level.
Okay.
So and we exist since 2013 in Christ University, and we are located at PU Christ Junior College, 4th floor.
Okay. Any research, be it quantitative or qualitative, there is a need for training and development in it. So how far do you think that there is a necessity of enabling such a environment in a university level?
Yes, I do believe that there is a need for enabling research in university education, because the Christ University was a Christ College before, and then we are deemed university since 2009. And then on there is a shift from the faculty looking at Christ University as a college to Christ as a university.
Okay.
So when it is a university, and the shift from academic teaching for faculties will also to be looked at research. They have also some part of their career to be spent in doing research. So obviously after their doctoral degree, when they are at university, there is a need for some center, which is what CART is doing, to push them or refresh them in terms of research skills that they acquired during their doctoral program or MPhil program or master's programs when they were student. But now it's a journey that they have taken with the career that they are in as a professors, and there's a lot more opportunities for them to guide the students in their master's theses or dissertations, and also a lot of opportunities for them to be guide. A professor needs to guide the student in the research. So when that is the duty, obviously there is a need for them to refresh their knowledge on research skills and hands-on experiences with data analysis training, which the center is trying to provide.
Okay. So for every research, they go through a lot of different methodologies before reaching conclusion. So what sort of softwares do you suggest that people should include in their research?
Yes, it is like as a Center for Advanced Research, we have looked at the different kinds of software training that should go into our programs based on the deaneries that we have. We have deanery of social humanities and deanery of commerce and management and sciences. So when it comes to deanery of humanities and social sciences, obviously they need softwares like SPSS, primarily for quantitative analysis, MOs and R, and and then if you look at the qualitative analysis, the humanities deanery need in vivo and deduce. And when you look at commerce and management, we have again the another set of research tools that are needed, like eViews and econometrics and SAS, and sometimes origin. These many for commerce and management. But when we look at the science deanery, we need them to train them in MATLAB, especially for engineering and PhDs, and for chemistry and physics sometimes we need ChemDraw and Origin and Excel. Excel sometimes is a basic software for which runs across all the deaneries for them to know. Access is a basic thing they should do. At the same time, R also can accommodate both qualitative and quantitative research and can be taken up by any deanery irrespective of what research they are doing. So that way CART provides almost training in 10 different softwares for to list out R, SPSS, MOS, Origin, MATLAB, eViews, deduce, in vivo, Excel, and many more.
Many students in this university, they actually take up research as a part of their curriculum. It's not out of sheer interest. So how do you think that CART helps in training these students? I mean, does they actually help or provide them any sort of training or through internships or anything like that?
Yes, we at the Innovation Center we do have something called InnoAces, who are really students who are passionate about inventing something new, and when they come there, CART also pitch in and help them kind of any innovative idea that they have. It's not necessarily the product output, but it can also be researched. So CART will step in and then kind of introduce them how the idea that you have or the tentative problem that you are suggesting can also be learned using the research, and we can just put up the framework in place in which what design will suit for searching solution for the problem that you have raised or the idea that you gave us as an InnoAce.
Critical thinking is one of the base of research. So what are your opinions on implementing critical thinking into research?
I feel more than critical thinking is a part of many of the disciplines that the Christ is already offering in their disciplinary subjects. But CART especially is involved in the research data analysis courses, especially the open elective that we have, something called information literacy course. So in that course we actually teach the student how to access the physical and the online library, and what is plagiarism and how you should really write original, and then they also learn how to not critical thinking but critically reflect on the existing idea, and based on your own experiences what is that new way out that you give for the existing concept. So that is critical reflection, and in fact through all our academics and teaching, it's very important as a Christ University teaching fraternity that we should put in place the critical reflection in every classroom. And information literacy course that the CART is offering, which is now merged with open elective in the evening time, is trying to do that, and we have critical reflection component in that, so that any idea that they bring in, we are trying to test it whether the idea comes from where, and is it a shared idea or is it the new idea, or what is the new experiences on that idea, and what is the new output of that idea. So that dissemination of knowledge in that way will always benefit many, and again bring the research culture that I was talking about.
Okay. Students or even professors, they usually get stuck at research analysis part or the conclusion part of it. So how does the research clinic at CART actually help these people?
Yes, a research clinic we do have, but I'm not saying it's a support system for the students who are rushing last minute to get their work done and let's go to CART and take the help and then I submit my assignment. No, we are not for that. We are only here to let us say the people who really want to know that they are stuck up in the research, they don't know what to do. Okay, they are stuck up at various stages of research. We are here to give them that insight of this is what you have done and this is how it could be, or this is how it could have been, and we will show them the way, and for that particular way, if you don't know how to carry out that, how to execute that, we can educate you, but you have to do your work.
So are there any open access and course materials that CART lends support to interest researchers, and how does it work actually?
Yes, actually CART has a Moodle account, and which is a learning management system for all the Christites, I guess. So on the Moodle, if you just log into the Christ web page and my course, if you just log in, it'll ask you username and the password. So both is student. Username is student, password is student. When you get in, you will get into a page where it is written Center for Advanced Research and Training, and just click at that. You will get to see all the materials that the courses, support material that CART wanted to give in terms of research training are all put up there, and anybody, any student or faculty or even outsider can access these materials from any part of the world. And I guess that material can really are made in such a way that they are self-learning material, kind of PPTs and videos and sometimes flowcharts, which anybody can just download and learn on their own. And in this also, unlike the other sources that we find on the websites, in which people ask you to pay and take our material, but you have to pay using your credit card or debit card. But at Christ University we wanted to give that at free of cost, and anybody can download, because knowledge sharing is one of the important components for Christ University, and we are ready to share that knowledge. We don't want money for that, but we wanted to share it, so it's all available on the website. Anybody can download at any point of time and learn and get benefit. And if you have any queries, you can always come back to CART to know more about it or to clarify all your doubts about the material. And we are going to enrich this platform with the more vibrant materials in the near future.
Okay. The researchers should definitely use the materials provided by CART to them. We are so glad to have you here, sir. Thank you for sharing all your knowledge on research and the techniques used to attain an effective research paper. With Dr. Prakasha talking to us about the significance of research analysis, we would like to inform you all that the access materials on various softwares for research is now available at the Christ University website for the students, faculties, and also all the researchers all around the globe. Stay tuned for more. This is Abhirami Prem signing off until next time.